please forgive me and bear with me. This was kind of last minute for me to come up here. But I appreciate everybody coming out this evening to celebrate the life of my sister and also to support the organization that my mother has founded. And with that said, not only are we here for Monique, but we're also here for each and every one of you because you matter. So let's give yourselves a round of applause. There's a reason why I say you matter, because this is why this organization was founded in the first place. Yes, it was in Monique's memory, you know, due to a tragic event, but each and every one of us in here can say that they have had a moment of depression, or is depressed, or suffers from anxiety. We're all human, we all suffer from it. So this is the reason why this organization was founded. Monique, that was like my twin, as you guys can see. We both look exactly alike. What I can say about Monique is she was very full of life, and that's the thing about depression that we don't normally see, is that most of the time the people that are really depressed or really going through things, they mask it by being that person that's full of life. The person would be right here in the middle doing backflips, but you never know what's going on in their head behind closed doors. Monique was that person. She never showed any sign of those things. Every time you seen her, she was full of life. She was happy. She always had a smile on her face. She always encouraged people, to be better and to pursue what it is that they love to do, because that's what she did. If you didn't know Monique, she was a celebrity makeup artist, and she was very good at what she did. As my dad mentioned, in her early childhood, my mother put her in pageants. She was in ballet. She did all the girly girl stuff that, fueled the passion that she loved doing the most, which was doing makeup. She was so damn good at it. She told me, like, bro, I could turn a dinosaur into a unicorn. So, like, she was that good. Some of your favorite celebrities, she's worked with them. She's worked on them. Some of your favorite movies, she's worked behind the scenes on those things. So she was definitely an asset in the industry that she pursued it. And, not only do we want to acknowledge that, but we also want to acknowledge the fact that in this high-end industry that she pursued in, she always had to have a bubbly attitude. She always had to smile. She always had to, be upbeat and not show anybody a sign of weakness, I guess you would call that. But behind closed doors, she suffered to herself. And I know each and every one of you has had an episode like that at some point in your life. And I say that to say that is the reason why we are all here today. Not only in the memory of my sister, but to also help you and help others overcome this thing we call depression. As my dad mentioned as well, if you guys see signs, acknowledge that person. Give them a reason to smile, even if you're having a bad day. Just continue to show those acts of kindness. One thing I make out to do for my family, I cannot talk to a family member for years, but I'll take the time out of my day to text them, hey, I'm just thinking about you. What's going on? They don't have to respond. They don't have to do anything. But it's just little things like that is what will give people life. And that's what we want to do. We want to give you life. We want to pour into you into those things that nobody else was able to do. Again, that's the reason why this was created, so that we can be able to do that for you. And whether that be my mom, me, the person that's sitting next to you, that's the whole purpose of it. That's the whole purpose of us being humans in humanity. Despite our religion, our color, where we are, our walks of life, none of those things matter. So it's important and it's imperative that we reach out to one another and continue to have those acts of kindness. Forgive me if I'm winded, you know, I still got more stuff to say. You know, I'm gonna take advantage of this right here because I really kind of want to give everybody perspective on why everybody is here today. You know, again, I appreciate each and every one of you coming out today in support of not only my mom, but my family. You know, some people here aren't family. So for you guys to come out and show the courage that you have, you know, because not everybody wants to let people know that they're depressed or that they go through stuff or that they've had, you know, thoughts of ending it. I'll put it that way. Nobody wants to fess up to those types of things. Some people are ashamed to even admit those things. People are embarrassed to admit those things. And you shouldn't be, because you are a human. You have feelings, and your feelings are valid. Your feelings are so valid that somebody wants to hear them and help you and will guide you through those moments. So if and again, that can be anybody, you know? And again, my mother created this to help people. And we're asking for your guys' support in hopes that we can help other people. Now, I'm not gonna say that you guys are going through something, because maybe you are, maybe you're not. But there's somebody else that is. And you can make a difference by helping us reach out to those people and help them, for them to do the same thing. It's a cycle we're trying to create here. And as long as we are that cure to this chaotic world and the disease I will refer it to, that's how it will become 100% at whole. So again, I want to give a big shout out to my mom. Big shout out. Now listen, I don't know if y'all know my mama, but when she says she gonna do something, she gonna do it, okay? Now, I'm sure you guys know that the event was planned for another day. You know, things that we couldn't control happened and transpired, so we had to postpone it, which led us here today. But my mom has been putting in so much work to bring this mission to fruition and to bring this organization off the ground to be able to support and reach out to the people that she wants to reach out to. She has a certain relationship with each and every individual in here. My mom has touched each and every person in here somehow, some way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, my mom is a natural healer. She was born with that gift. God blessed her with that ability to do that. So this is her way of doing what she was created to do. This is her way of healing people. This is her way of touching people. This is her way of guiding people to the light. This is her way of pouring life into people. So, Mommy, we want to acknowledge you and thank you for being one of the few people who actually cares about the next person's well-being, to go this far to create a whole organization, to create a whole gala, to get all these people here in support of that. Let's give her a round of applause. So in conclusion, I'm not going to hold everybody up, but I just feel like it's necessary to say, to give my mother her acknowledgement, because she's worked very, very hard at this, you know, and I don't know if you guys believe it or not. She's not doing it for her. Who do you think she's doing it for?
Everybody else.
She's doing it for you guys. So definitely take advantage of the lifeline that's being presented to you today. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, and don't be embarrassed. And always remember, When you're feeling blue, think yellow.